Cold weather hit a lot of the state, and it did not spare the metro. From the foothills to as far west as the Rio Grande, flurries were falling. News 13's Cole Miller is live downtown with that. Cole.
Well, Kim, the last time I looked at the calendar, it said May, but it certainly doesn't feel like it out here. And earlier today, it didn't look like it either. So we wanted to know, could this be a sign of things to come? Perhaps a wet summer?
Albuquerque weather can be very unusual in May.
Isn't that the truth? From the East Mountains, where the drive looked more like a winter wonderland than a scene out of spring, all the way into town, snow was coming down.
Spots further down the slopes, right down to Tramway Boulevard, we're also experiencing some light snow mixed in with rain this morning.
The last time the metro saw snow in May, we have to go back to 2008.
It's not common, but at the same time, it's not particularly unusual.
We saw flurries falling as far west as 8th and Bridge, the South Valley even getting in on the action. Tim Shy, a senior forecaster at Albuquerque's National Weather Service office, says despite what we saw today, don't get your hopes up for a wet summer.
It's always a little dangerous to take an isolated weather event and say that this has something to say about what's expected going forward.
Shy says an El Nino weather pattern could make its way to New Mexico, bringing with it a better chance of moisture and rain, but not exactly as soon as we may like to see it.
As signs pointing towards El Nino, I think that's auguring towards a wetter fall-winter season upcoming. So we may have that to look forward to out towards the end of the year.
Take that with a grain of salt, though. Shy says this is a tough business and things can always change.
It would be a little early to make any declaration about how things are going this summer.
In the meantime, we'll take as much of this as we can. And while we wait to see what this summer will bring, Shy says he does expect a normal monsoon season. And Kim, if you go out tonight, you're going to want to bundle up. Shy says we could see record lows, perhaps a record low that was set more than 100 years ago. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Cole.